We are running the Our Everyday Lives Black Friday special, and you get to trade in generational trauma for generational wealth for the low, low price of free. Oh, it's a Black Friday special. It's good to see everyone. Yeah, we're going to have a lot to chat about today. There is no other day like today to make us conscious and aware of, maybe where we're looping in our life, where we're slipping up. Sometimes in life, we're not understanding the frequency that we put out, and sometimes we put out a frequency of lack and limitation that is actually shown today through the trauma responses of people on Black Friday. So this is a very powerful podcast today. It's good to see everyone that's coming on the live stream. You can change your life. And today, if you're able to focus your attention throughout this talk, you will be able to trade in generational trauma for generational wealth for the low, low price of free. Yeah, it's free. All you have to do is pay attention. You know, this is something I've been sharing with the community for a while. One of the pitfalls of the modern society, people are not able to pay attention to what is truthfully important in life. Many people, they're really waking up to what's truthfully important in life, especially this year. And when we go through high energetic moments in life, it gets us to tap in to what's truthfully important. You will never have generational wealth if you constantly loop generational trauma. A lot of these things are encoded within our subconscious. We carry them within our DNA, maybe from our parents, our ancestors, generational traumas that exist. Fight or flight response. There's going to be a lot of fight or flight response, but your Uncle Mike is going to keep you safe today. You're not in the malls. You're not going to be trampled on. You're going to be tuned into our everyday lives today, and you're going to totally shift your timeline. You're going to have the opportunity by not going to get trampled on for a flat screen TV today. If you are focused your attention on this live stream today, you will be able to trade in generational traumas for generational wealth for the low, low price of free. Yeah. Cliff, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful. Cheers to you. Cup of Joes all around. Gather around, light warriors. It's a very special season. It's time to shift our timelines. So grab yourself a cup of coffee. Listen closely. Because today, we get to shift our timeline. We get to say no more to the generational trauma. You might be tuned in. All right, I'm here to tell you. Some of the traumas that you have, the fight or flight responses that you have, and you're going to see it today. Some people can't control themselves. No, they can't. They're gonna destroy like a linebacker, right? You see these women knocking other women over. You're going to see these guys, right? to get a deal, they're going to unlock the doors. The people are going to beat up their brothers and sisters to get a sale on TV, right? So we're going to do the opposite today. We're gonna learn how to tune our frequency. I'm going to teach you today how to tune in your frequency so that you will have generational wealth. Yeah. What's up, Papa Smurf? It's 50% off. So it's great to see everyone on this Black Friday special for Our Everyday Lives. I'm so grateful if you could click the like button in the now moment. We're live on the air. It allows others to find this very powerful podcast today because it's a Black Friday special, and so many people will be able to trade in generational trauma for generational wealth. Celestial Gatekeeper, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the membership. I'm so grateful for that. And it might be a white Christmas as well. Last year, we did some very funny Facebook Reels. Hit me up on Facebook. Tremendous stuff here coming out for the community. Before I begin, your Uncle Mike would like to leave you a public service announcement. Yeah, I leave this public service announcement every year. Okay? Please do not trample your brothers and sisters. Do not knock people out today so that you can get a sale on a TV. Sometimes we look at those other reels that are out on Facebook and people that are bashing each other's over the head. So today, why don't you stay home? Why don't you grab a cup of coffee in the big time and don't trample people for a sale. Okay? It's gonna be cheaper later in the year. Okay? So you're operating out of a trauma response that you can't afford these things. Fear of not having enough. Gatekeeper, I'm very grateful for the super chat. Thank you so much for the support today. Grateful for everyone's support today. Keep clicking the like as you come in. That's a great support to get this message out. It's a Black Friday special. Fear of not having enough is what people struggle with. And you think that this is your only opportunity to get a sale. And you have to learn the matrix world. All right, we put an end to the matrix world out on the front line the other day. Those that have been watching this channel, the matrix world is collapsing. All right, so while today people, you know, they're in this fight or flight response. They're wasting their day. And look at what it shows us. You know, yesterday many people were gathered with their family to give gratitude. It was an attitude of gratitude. Yeah. Do you love your family? I love my family. They're watching. Look, I'm on the screen, guys. I'm world famous. I'm just kidding. All right. So while, and this is what happens, right? Really, really quickly, right? The matrix, you're nice and calm. I'm going to discuss your nervous system today. Is your nervous system nice and calm? Right? So we had a nice calm day. We're gathered around. Right? A lot of people like Thanksgiving. It's not about like gifts and stuff and all this other, you're just having food and family. Food and family. It's the double F. Okay? The double F is very good. Food and family. And then right away, everyone's got to go right back into the fear and people, they're going to unlock the doors and people are going to trample over each other to try to get a discount on a TV or something else. All right? And I believe they came up with the term, this is how I learned these little tidbits of knowledge over the years. They call it Black Friday because all the money on the hands and the people's hands would be black because they get all the money. I'm pretty sure the fact checkers could check me, but that's where they came up with the term because there was so much money and all the ink from handling all the money would go all over the hand. All right, because that's what the matrix is all about. It's about the money. Not that money is a bad thing. I taught about this the other day. Okay, you have to understand generational wealth. Okay, wealth comes in many forms, and then the money will be a result of the wealth that you have. Well, what's your wealth? Okay, so your health could be wealth. Love could be wealth. Freedom could be wealth. It's not just a dollar amount. If you are in alignment with your work, you don't work a day in your life. You're motivated to do it because it feeds your soul. A lot of people, they're drained by their job and they're selling their soul away. And then one day they wake up and their life passed them by. You have the proper girlfriend in your life, bro. That girl motivates you and inspires you. That's true wealth. You have true love. As divine masculine, that is enhancing your life. That's true wealth. You don't want someone in your life that drains you. That's not wealth. So wealth comes in many forms over the course of our journey. And people have trauma responses. You could have a trauma response that you won't have enough money. And that's why we have to understand frequency. I teach manifestation on this channel as well. It's not a spiritual wackadoo thing. It's actually a science. When you think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, just like Nikola Tesla taught us. So you don't want to have that frequency of, I don't have enough. Okay, I went through this as well. Now, there is balance in life, obviously, like if there's certain things that maybe I want to, buy extra of if it's on sale, all right? But one of the things, I'll give you an example, I don't buy the, the cheaper meat. I'll buy the grass-fed beef, right? So I'm not going to say I don't have enough and say, oh, this is cheaper, all right? So that part of life has to leave. Right, but if there's a sale, if there's a BOGO sale, right, then I'm going to stock up. I'm going to be smart about it, right? So it's according to what is important, and you have to know the ins and outs of the matrix. All right, so when it comes to money, when it comes to generational wealth, it is an attitude, and if you have an attitude of gratitude, right, I'm sure a lot of people are continuing the frequency from yesterday. Are you continuing the frequency of the attitude of gratitude, or are you knocking people out to purchase a TV, or the doors are open, not smashing people through the glass door? Have you seen some of these Facebook reels of Black Friday and people power bombing and knocking people over? This was supposed to be the holiday season, right? So there's going to be people on two timelines. If you're new to the channel, I talk about how people are on two timelines. And some people are going to be on the timeline of love and abundance and wealth and family and healthy food and all that other stuff. And other are going to be on materialism and knock other people over to get a TV or something else today. And that's a fight or flight trauma response. So what my job here to do is teach you the behaviors. I've been studying humans. Hello, humans. I study the humans for years. And that's why people say, wow, this man's a prophet. But I actually I study the subconscious programs. And the more that you educate yourself, the more that you get back to God, right? Do you have a personal relationship with God? When you do these things, you become more powerful. You see the bigger picture. Okay? And that's what we do here on this channel if you're new. So many new people the last few days, very grateful. Source Shield, 144,000. I see it. I appreciate you. Best thing about wealth, you have the power to create any form of it. Source awaits your efforts. Thank you, Michael, for the daily messages. I appreciate you, Source Shield. I'm very grateful for the super chat. Yeah. Create love. Love is wealth. Create freedom. Create peace. Peace is actually wealth. That's true wealth. If you have peace in the workplace and peace in your home, I'm here to tell you, there is no, I don't want it at any price. I don't want it at any price. I don't want some person will come to me, come to this highly stressed out job, or come over here and work for us and be stressed out and meet the deadlines and all this other. I don't want it at any price, bro. There might be narcissistic women with money out there, right? They try to bait your Uncle Mike. I don't want your stress at any price. I don't want it at any price. If this resonates, click the like button. Right? I don't want it. I don't want the stressful job at any price. I don't want the narcissistic woman at any price. At any price. Don't want it. That's my wealth. When I wake up in the morning, I can do whatever I want. I have opportunity. I have opportunity to attract my divine counterpart because I stayed clean, bro. Do you understand this? This is true wealth. All right. So on your journey, we break generational trauma curses. Looping, we're going to talk about looping today. You might have come across the Black Friday special today. It's the Our Everyday Lives Black Friday special. And you're saying to yourself, hey, you know what? I have been looping the same thing. I see a lot of these examples, right? People, they reach a certain level of their wealth, and then for some reason it keeps going because it's a frequency level. It's like a governor in a car. You can't like even the car says it might go to 120, 140, but for some reason it doesn't go over 90 or something like that. There's a governor. It's preventing your wealth. You might say, oh, why do I keep attracting the same loser beta males? Some of the divine feminine are saying that, right? Why do I keep attracting the same parasitical modern woman? The divine masculine saying. I'm telling you, so that's a frequency. You have to fix that frequency. We're going to fix it today. If you're not afraid of being alone and constantly working on yourself, you leave people in the dust. There's people that can't reach you anymore. Do you know this? And what I'm here to do is inspire both the divine masculine and feminine. You keep working on yourself, and then you move forward in life in your either masculine or in your feminine. A lot of women in this world are not in their feminine. Just the truth, okay? A lot of men in this world. You know, I'm inspired by so many men, and then there's the 50-year-olds. You know, they're trolling on the internet. They're paying for OnlyFans. I see you're a loser, bro, and you're trolling me in the comment section. Click the like button if you love this podcast. It's good. Okay, so what I do is I empower people. Right? People see me as the lighthouse. All right. So in our lives, it's the Black Friday special. You have to get rid of the generational trauma. You have to get rid of the generational trauma today. And sometimes we have to get it slapped out of us, okay? I appreciate that self-confidence. I walk around with a lot of self-confidence too. I love you. I appreciate that. All right? Appreciate all the divine feminine that are here as well. It's good to see everyone. And now we're on a brand new timeline today. Those that are new, I totally nuked and burnt the old timeline. There was a world famous live stream I did years ago, the first time I went through all the chaos, and it was entitled "Burn the Boats." Okay, it's a world famous phrase, old school phrase, burn the boats. Okay, you have to burn the boats and don't go back, okay? Because if you still have the boat, you might say, you know what, I'm afraid. You have to keep going with your life. You have to keep going. You can't wait for people. You can't wait for people to catch up to you. You have to keep going. And if it's for you, they'll catch up to you. And if it's not for you, they're gonna crash and burn. It's just the way. It's just the way. I know a lot of people, they get, oh, I wanted unicorns and rainbows. It's not unicorns and rainbows, kid. I lived through it. Now I could tell the tale. I did everything I had to do. So everything at this stage of my life, right, everyone? Everything that happens in your life, as we move forward in the state of authenticity. I want everyone to know, tables turn in life. Tables will turn. Stay humble. The Hermetic principle of rhythm. And we have seen this because once social media came, and we've been seeing this really, even before 2020, right? People, celebrating, dancing, being smug, right? But sometimes the Hermetic principle, you better be mindful of the energy that you're putting out to the universe. I've seen it a lot. You might see it a lot on Facebook, the way people post. You might sit back with your cup of joe or tea like Kermit the Frog and you observe the humans. So the more negativity you put out into the world, you're staying on generational trauma. The trauma response keeps going. You get jealous of people because they have money, and instead of working on yourself, rise up. You want to wish that their money goes away. That's a no-no. You wish, or there's some crazy people out there in spirituality. You wish that person was single because you're jealous. It's going to blow up in your face. Stop the loop today. Click the like, click subscribe. Let's get going. This is the Black Friday special. If you're able to focus your attention throughout this talk today, you will be able to trade in the generational trauma for generational wealth. Unlimited angels. Oh, that would be great. We need unlimited angels coming in right now. Thank you so much for the super chat. Unconditional love and gratitude for the world brings unlimited abundance into my world so that I can bless others. Yes, the positive feedback loop. I love you. Thank you so much, Unlimited Angels. Whether you have more of a spiritual lens or a scientific lens, right? So when you read that, it's the unconditional love and gratitude into the world brings unlimited abundance to you. That's called a positive feedback loop, the energy in science. So you want to keep that positive feedback loop, keep it positive, and step out of the trauma, okay? Now, we all have gone through this. A lot of people this year, you might have had to go through the wilderness season. You will be alone in the most difficult times in your life, all right? I recently posted a very powerful video on this, all right? These are the times that make you wise, they make you strong, they make you fearless, and now you build that God gave you bricks, right? I used all the bricks. I built a fortress of solitude. I know Cliff is listening, right? I built a fortress of solitude, right? Like Superman, right? So you, the person that's getting this, in order to break the loop, sometimes you have to go in a season where you're alone. The difficult times, you will be alone. The difficult times, God is showing you. That's why I did that world famous video. God is going to show you the truth. I've seen the truth in two very chaotic seasons, one in 2023 and this past year. And if you love real life evidence, if you really want to know about this journey, if you want to become empowered, if you want to become healthy, wealthy, and wise, click subscribe. Check the videos out. I'm here every day, 9 a.m. I'm growing myself, and by doing so, I teach others, and they grow their life as well. I saw it all. I saw in 2023, I saw a lot of fake, worthless people. Did you know this? Not everyone is there to support you. There are actually people there that were actually trying to prevent you from reaching the next level. Once again, this year, I've seen the same. And this is what God had to show me. All right. And you have to know this. And there's going to be times when you're alone. So your circle is going to get real small. And the reason for this is so that you can see the real. I know the people that showed unconditional love, and not everyone is unconditional love in the world. But what we need to do is get a better, do better in life. Rose, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. I see that the chat is glitching, which I do sometimes in a live stream when it gets very powerful. So if you hear me, hit 555. I think we're back on. All right. So you have to know this. They all fail, Paul. They all fall. They all fall. I hope you hear this. Keep going, kid. Just keep going. If God is for you, who could be against you? So some people I think are on a lag. Just hit 555 because some people said it glitched. All right. And then you know the word is very powerful. Sometimes I'm out on the front line like the other day. That video is exploding. And sometimes the birds show up or I get divine signals. Sometimes I'm live on the air and I glitch the Wi-Fi. Sometimes we have to realize not everything is a bad thing, right? But our energy causes ripples in the reality, which is a frequency, right? Wi-Fi is a frequency. You might do this as well. Some people are referred to as the slider people that glitch electronics and things because your energy field gets very powerful, and you get more powerful when you're closer to the truth. When you're lower, right, you have a frequency. You have trillions of cells that vibrate, and the most high frequency is the truth. It's the most high. What's the lowest, Uncle Mike? Shame. So especially when you go out on social media, you might have seen it on TV. You ever see people that try to shame you? So this is how I navigate life, right? Everyone has to go inside, and we're able to break through the generational traumas, and we're able to trade it in today for generational wealth because we're in a frequency. If you don't achieve that frequency, you will never be able to have that generational wealth. There's a lot of evidence, data backed up. People that win the lotto, I got millions of dollars. and they went broke because they didn't fix their frequency, right? And I'm just teaching here. Or it happens in any aspect of life. And when you change your frequency, we change our frequency by not going out on Black Friday and beating up our brothers and sisters. Don't worry, you'll get the TV. Okay, everyone stop today. Everyone's stopping. Okay, please do not knock out your brothers and sisters for the TV, for the sale. Do not line up at the door. And the second, what is that, the Pavlovian thing when they ring the bell and they open the door. I see the Facebook reels, the people are boom, the barrel run. This was the day after Thanksgiving. This is some strange behaviors of the humans. When I sit back as the observer, are you the observer? You might observe the humans as well. And, I see this a lot. Some people, know that humanity's coming to an end. A lot of you see this. So you see behavior. So what is it's the brain. It's the spirit. When some people hear the spiritual warfare, some people learn about subconscious programming. The comet, it's not the comet. Big massive comet smashing the earth. It's not going to be that. It's going to be the brain. Click like if you understand this. So I'll fix your brain today if you're tuned in. Some people, the modern woman, I thought there was a sale. I don't want to listen to this guy. I'm going to tune off. All right. I'm just telling you the truth. Some people will. I'm not here for those people. All right. What I'm here to do is very difficult to reach people that are going to survive what's coming. Okay. So that's why I'm grateful when you click the like button and click the subscribe button. And we have a place for everyone. All right. I thought there was a sale. I'm going to click this guy off. That's just what it is, though. I understand it. But again, that's why when you go through this and you break free, all right, everyone is on a frequency and they can't hear you. They want to hear what they want to hear. That it doesn't resonate. It's always a frequency. Poison attracts poison. Light attracts light. And it can't mix. It's like oil and water. It can't mix together. And that's why you might get, how you doing? Hey, you might be new today. Oh, is your friend circle changing? Are people falling off your timeline? Heck, maybe people from your past are coming back, right? So there's a lot of very strange things because it's a frequency. And what you need to do is keep raising your frequency. We attract generational wealth. We drop the trauma. And it's a Black Friday deal. Oh, yeah, baby. It's a yeah. Well, can I trade it in? The people are coming in, right? Can I trade in my Hey, you're going to bring in the generational trauma. This is like when you have the broken smartphone and you could trade it in for an upgrade and then you have to, do something, right? Yeah, maybe you have to pay something additional. Well, what do I have to pay to trade it in? Oh, you get to trade it in for free. Yeah. And the chat's going free. Yeah. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, you're going to watch. I'm going to put it here. Okay. The world famous video. It's entitled "Holy Shift I Won." And listen to that story. I'm not repeating that story again. You go watch that video. A lot of people that are part of this channel know this. And everyone in the chat right now is writing free. You got it for free, right? I love you. 777, Chris. Hit the 777 in the chat because the rewards are here. Little Jimmy's going, Natalie. It's little Jimmy, okay? So today, your nervous system must be calm. Must be calm, okay? Hi. Is your nervous system calm? No. Are you shaking because you didn't go? You didn't leave early today. You didn't leave early. No. and you're starting to shake. You're getting the itches. This guy Michael popped up on my YouTube today, and I was lazy. I didn't rush out of the house, and now I'm getting the itchies that I have to go to the store and barrel roll people out of the way, right? Your nervous system's got to be. The nervous system has to be. Don't worry. Your Uncle Mike's going to keep you calm today, okay? You got to stay calm today. This is such an important day to be calm, meditative, okay? And maybe work on yourself. Immediately following me doing this world-famous podcast, I'm going to go to the gym, okay? I see some of my brothers and sisters there. Some of them might be watching me right now, okay? That's what you want to do today. You want to raise your did you just have gratitude? So what happens is in the matrix, right? This is why humanity's failing. I'm just I'm giving you the reasons, right? We had gratitude yesterday and one day and boom. And then boom, we're going to go right down to gluttony. We're going to go down to lack. We're going to go down to fight or flight, fear of not having enough. Shoulder check. Someone into knock them through the boxes to get the TV. Get out of my way. That TV's mine, right? You're going to see this today. I can't wait. I'm going to go on Facebook tonight. I'm going to see all the humans on the Black Friday specials. I know someone's going to post these reels. Do you see these funny reels as well? I love to observe the humans, all right? So there's going to be people today. You're going to be calm today. You're going to be like your Uncle Mike today. See, I'm teaching, right? You're going to work on your health and wellness today. You're going to stay calm. And you are not going to be knocking elderly woman over to get the TV sale. Do you understand me? It's unbelievable. I have to teach. This is what I have to teach. All right? This is amazing. This is humanity. I have to teach. Do you understand what I'm talking about right now? I have to teach people. This is the greatest teacher in the world. I have to teach people not to knock over elderly women to get the sale on the I have seen some have you seen these reels? They are tremendous. All right, this is what I have to teach now. And people say, why? Why is humanity going to go extinct? I'm telling you why. I'm telling you, and it's not all I have to do is keep working on myself. That's the only thing I have to do now. I have no responsibilities, right? If you want to listen to me, you could listen to me. If you want to tune me off, I could see the modern woman tuning me off right now. The know-it-all. I got to go get a sale. I got to go get a sale today. I got to get a sale. I got to knock a poor elderly lady. I've seen some. This is the world. Hi. Do you want to hang out with me as the world burns? There was a soap opera, As the World Turns. Now it's As the World Burns. Do you want to just hang out with me? Click subscribe. We're going to have a great time. I'm going to watch it with all of you. That's why I'm here. I left the timeline. I knew it. I said, the humanity's coming to an end anyway. A lot of us is trying to save it. And then we're seeing people knock each other out for Black Friday deals, okay? So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to hang out. So if you want to hang out with me and I'm going to teach you why all this stuff is happening, who knows what the future is going to hold, right? You click subscribe, right? Because there's people that are knocking. It is way better, right? There's people that are knocking out elderly women today to get a discount. You're going to see it today. Okay, hit me up on Facebook. Our Facebook is growing like never before. Who would have thought I'd be the king of Facebook? I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful. All right, so number one, your nervous system has to be absolutely calm today, or you will lose everything that you earned yesterday through your gratitude. It's done by design. The humans will go for it. I'm going to watch the humans, and I'm going to discuss with my fellow kings and queens, the divine masculine and feminine. and we're going to watch them. That's what we're going to watch, because that's what we are. We're watchers. I know. Are you a watcher watching me? I know you are. I love you. Okay? That's what we do now. We just watch. So life is on a loop. So for any person that is living through this, your life is on a loop. Okay? You might have the same wealth status. You might have the same love status. It's always the same thing. There's misery in your love life. Miserable women, miserable men, right? Disrespect in the workplace. Cutting the pay at the workplace. So what we need to do is change the internal frequency. What we need to do is go into the quantum. That's where God is. Do you know where God is? God is actually in the subconscious. That's how you communicate with God. But in this world, people lost faith in God. I actually, people really respected me over the course of my journey for the things that I did, the decisions that I made, knowing that I was losing millions of dollars. I made a decision years ago. Many people respected that. I inspired other people. All right. And that's why if you're getting this today, grateful if you click subscribe, grateful if you click like. All right. And people didn't want to put faith in God. I did. And I don't have to apologize to people that got triggered by all the decisions that I made when I sat out on the front line, right? I did it over a year ago, and I delivered the message. When I stand out, especially by the beach, there's a very powerful speech that's coming to your everyday life when I'm giving the speech. And I said, life is a series of choices that we make that reveal our content of character. Today, don't knock over elderly women that's not a good content. Do you understand what I'm talking about? All I do is I give the everyday life examples to these deep spiritual concepts. Are you knocking out elderly women to get a TV today? Brawling on the floor? Something happened several years ago. How you doing? Something happened several years ago, and there was these people. They were fighting over toilet tissue. They were getting the toilet paper. Is that an emoji? You could throw it up in the chat, and people would film it. Do you understand where we are? I see, like, some people, I said this, and people don't want to hear it, and that's cool. Do you understand the severity of where we are? I am not talking about a comet that is going to smash into this earth and make the humans go extinct. I'm not talking about dinosaurs coming back, eating us all, right? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your brain. It's the brain. It's that demented brain. So what you need to do, so now I gave you the big hammer, so now I'm going to give you the love. So what we need to do is understand we have generational trauma. Now we have to make a choice. Are we going to go with the ego, or are we going to go with the spirit? I'm here to tell you, I could have went the other. I had a lot of crazy trials in the past few years. All different things. It's going to be in the book. A book is coming out. I'll probably have that book come out in maybe 2030 when this is all finished. It's going to be a tremendous book, right? Never wrote a book before. We're manifesting it right now. I literally have so many stories. I could actually write 2 books. I will be a movie. Probably my life will be a movie. I'm telling you this. Some people know it's amazing what I've experienced. But what I'm here to tell you is I had that decision, and I could have made the beta male decision, or I could have made the Son of Christ, the Son of God. There was decisions I had to make, and there were certain things that were my responsibility. As the man, if you are the divine masculine, we have responsibilities in life, and then there's stuff that we're not responsible for. And I hope people are hearing this, because there's a lot of masculine that are taken advantage of, and you think your life is to save worthless people that would spit on your grave. Please click the like button. I'm grateful for this community support. Grateful for that. As a divine masculine, you need to know what you are responsible for, and you are ironclad. You are rock solid on what you are responsible for. There's people fighting over the sale today. That's all I got to say. It's the Our Everyday Lives Black Friday special. And you could trade in your generational trauma for free. Yeah, for generational wealth. Maria, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. Thank you for that. Grateful for you, BJ Prickett. I appreciate you. Earth Angel Fire 777. Look, all the beautiful people are here today. It's great to see everyone. This is the Black Friday special for Our Everyday Lives. You love this Black Friday special. I get to trade it in for free. I don't want this decrepit phone. I want to get a brand new phone. Well, you don't have to have that generational trauma. You could trade it in for generational wealth today, right? Appreciate everyone coming in. I told you. For those that are new, you didn't hear it. I talk to everyone. Our community is like a revolving door. There's always new people coming in. I told you, I'm a man of my word. When I speak, I say, the only thing we are not doing is looping again. 999. It's over, kid. Everyone's writing it today. It's over, kid. The generational trauma is over, kid. Michael dropped his big hammer. It's over, kid. Did you watch that video? It's exploding right now. Leave a legacy. You are not looping again, and you have to do it with strength. And for the love of God, please do not knock people over for the sale today. Stay home, stay safe. Remember that? Stay home. Today, I want you to stay home. And listen, I'm all about going out. I will go out. I'll go to the gym, right? I'll go maybe into nature. Maybe I'll film another world thing. Do you love my nature videos? Let me know. Don't go to the store today. Don't go to the mall today. Stay home, stay safe. Remember, stay home, stay safe. I appreciate all the beautiful comments. I'm getting dizzy looking at them. They're going so fast. What we want to do, teachers teach. I like to make jokes. If you don't understand it and you could go away if you're a troll. All right, but I try to make it funny for people. Try to make it funny sometimes because you learn better that way, right? You have to keep your nervous system calm today. It's so important. You want to latch on to the attitude of gratitude. So you are building momentum, as I share on this channel. Momentum is a real thing. So you are building momentum. You want to carry that momentum today. You don't want to go back to the lack and limitation. You don't want to go back. You just had maybe some gratitude with your family. And then this has been a thing. Even I think Thanksgiving has been corrupted. I see a lot of people fighting their family on Thanksgiving, right? What's your views on this? How about we just be a family again and have love? Humanity will rise or fall on a free will choice. I watched it happen this year. And people will either choose unconditional love or fear. And when fear is chosen over unconditional love, humanity goes extinct. You could book it. Some people might not like the words, but it's the Black Friday special. And I know there are very sharp people that are going to watch people. You're going to see them maybe in the Facebook Reels later today. Absolutely eviscerating other people, doing the spear like Goldberg. Remember Goldberg? It's boom, doing a spear, boom, into the boxes. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I have to get the sale on the TV. right? And everyone's laughing in the chat, but what I do here is I just speak the truth. This guy says the quiet part out loud. All right, so I need you to stay calm today. Stay calm, people. Keep your nervous system calm, cool as a cucumber. I love Goldberg. The first run back in the day, but yeah, don't spear your brothers and sisters. Don't bash them through the glass door. Don't shoulder check an elderly woman today because you needed to get a Black Friday deal, while you could have tuned into Our Everyday Lives and you could have traded in generational trauma for generational wealth. Anyone that's able to listen to this podcast all the way through today, you have the answers and you get to trade it in. And there are certain, I try to give the best experiences from my life because I went through times I said, oh, I can't afford this, or, I have to move, act now. But there is something called divine timing. There's people that are in the matrix. That's why humanity's going, even with love. I got to go on an algorithm. I have to go on the internet. I have to listen to my worthless women friends that are catty like hyenas, and they trick the divine feminine into running away. And you see love and you're in fear. I'm here to there's an algorithm in God's algorithm. That's how you're supposed to meet your divine counterpart, not on the app. But this is what we're forced to do because there was corruption this year. Now this is why the Matrix is failing. Fit Brit writes, great video today. I appreciate that. There's God's algorithm. A lot of people go to the AI algorithm. Tell me who to date. Tell me what's the best job. Your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. Every time you choose fear, every time you choose perfection over love and authenticity, oh, I wanted to be perfect. Perfect is actually like the lowest of the low. Why is that, Uncle Mike? Because if you strive to be perfect, you get this frequency called shame, and you feel shameful. Then your frequency goes down. Then the trauma and the trauma responses build. I'm just teaching the truth, kid. So what we need to do today is break the loop. Maybe don't go for the Black Friday deals. Maybe be respectful and don't knock over elderly women for the TV. I thought this was a Black Friday sale. Click. I see them clicking off, right? But you're tuned in. You're able to hold your attention today. It's the currency of the universe. Wherever you place your attention, again, the more you place it on lack and limitation. See, I have to focus on love. All the love is coming into my life. All the wealth is coming into, and I focus on it. I know some of these concepts might be different, from the way that I live. I am totally different. I'm not the same person. I don't live the same way that I did 7 years ago. 7. 7 years. Started this mission. Not the same person. Don't live the same way. And I share all about my journey. Anyone that's new today, anyone that wants to become healthy, wealthy, and wise and take the journey, 2026 has started right now if you're new. If you are waiting for 2026 to attract your love, your finances, wealth, anything, you've already lost. If you're waiting till 2026, I'm going to wait till the new year. You already lost. If you're like, wow, I'm ready. This man makes me want to run through the wall, right? That's how leaders lead. You should be motivated to blast through the wall, not through your brothers and sisters to get a sale on the TV. I'm ready to improve my health implement changes. And everyone is going to be at a different level on their journey. If you are in a situation that you have to leave or leave the job or leave the relationship, some people already did that. So now they're just trapped. Oh, I'm going to be single forever. I'm just going to run away from every man. I'm just going to keep looping. That's your loop. It's your loop. Oh, it's Black Friday. We do this every year. How many people have heard that phrase? Oh, we do this every year. Now, okay, there are great things, like me. I'm very grateful to have great parents, great sister, right? And there's certain traditions. Certain things change, but it's always it's always the family. It's always unconditional love. That's why I teach the frequencies, the energy themes. That's what I teach. It's always family. It's always, and sometimes your family might not be your blood. We actually have a soul family. We actually go out in the world. We're supposed to meet them divinely. And some people that are programmed by the matrix, they run away. This is just how it is. It's how it is. So anyone that's listening to this, what you need to do, Natalie writes truth bombs. We have the truth bombs on this channel. All right. Stay calm, kiss your mom, right? Stay calm, kiss your mom. And be the embodiment. Be the embodiment of wealth. Don't say, and again, I am understanding for those that are new to this. But if you keep living with that fear of not enough, it's done on purpose. Why are the groceries? Can someone tell me why the groceries are so high in the last few years? Why are the groceries so high? It's to make you feel a certain, you understand? We have to live in a world, right? And we're manifesting it where we can't, regardless of how it is, sometimes the bill could go lower, or sometimes our wealth or income could go. It's the main thing is we could afford all groceries. We could afford to put gas in the gas tank. No problem. It's an embodiment of a frequency. I'm watching the likes do very strange thing. Can everyone click the like button? Look at those weird likes. I'm seeing things glitch right on the air. Everyone take a look at that like button. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, Regina writes, family doesn't mean blood. There's people that I consider family that they're not my actual brother or sister. I do have a sister, but there are people that, loyalty is royalty. I've been sharing it for years. And that's the problem in the world. There's not a lot of loyal people anymore. So what you need to do, and this is wealth. To be in a right relationship is wealth. That's wealth. You need to get your clairs up. You need to get your spiritual senses up and make the correct decision prior to. Get out of the ego. The more you go to the brain and not the heart, you fail. You fail all the time. You go to and I've done this. There are things that are not rational. This is not rational. You can't, and I did it because I led with the heart. See this heart? See this guy right here? This is what, not this brain here, not this guy over here. Everyone's loading up the chat with the hearts, sending each other love, right? Every day I'm going to walk now on the new timeline. And there's going to be love everywhere I go. Hugs and kisses and loves and all that other stuff. Not this hatred, not spearing people to get the the discount for Black Friday deals. It's the Black Friday special. So anyone that was able to hold their attention throughout this live stream podcast today, you are able to trade in generational trauma for generational wealth. I mentioned a video. This is how we do it here if you're new on the podcasts. I left a video. It's world famous. The video is entitled Holy Shift, I Won. Okay, everyone's, that's your home. Mr. D's given a homework assignment. That video will pop up on the screen. It will be at the pinned comment. You're going to listen to every word of that video. You have to get that frequency. What's the frequency called? The frequency is called Holy Shift, I Won. And think about that. Think about finally, like the exuberance. You have to tap into the frequency. Okay, our frequency is like 528 hertz on the channel page, right? This is a totally different frequency. And that frequency, when you tap into that, generational wealth, boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. There it is. There's the love. Boom, there she is, bro. There's the bank account going up. There it is. And again, none of this is greed. It's empowerment. It's about having your house in order. Take care of your family. That's what it's. Go to the grocery store. The eggs are up. Eggs are up. Right? It's like $5 for the healthy eggs. I'm grateful for $5 so I could get healthy eggs, right? Simple things in life. So I don't even know what I'll do with the rest of my life. I'm on a journey right now. I'm on a brand new timeline. I kept my word to the community and I lead by example. So today, right, I will not be going to the mall today, right? I'm going to be working on myself today. I'll be spending time with my family later today. See the parents, see the sister, and I'll stay out of the malls. And I'll stay out of all that craziness. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm sure there's going to be funny stuff posted on Facebook. We're going to have a great time later today. All right. Grateful for the community support. This is a little different. Again, I love to do different things and put it out to the universe. Your support, clicking the like button, click subscribe if you haven't shared this video. And we do a lot of sharing on Facebook. I'm so grateful for that. Check out the videos that I've mentioned today. Head over to the channel page. The first playlist will catch you up to date. If you're new, you say, wow, this is a very interesting channel here. I'm ready to improve my everyday life. Are you ready to improve your everyday life? Are you ready for the Black Friday special? Yeah, and it's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. These are frequencies. All right. I love you guys. And we'll be back on tomorrow. 9 a.m. Eastern, Facebook, TikTok, Patreon. Utilize the hashtag OurEverydayLives. Share with a friend. Stay empowered. And just keep going, kid. All right. This was the Black Friday special, and you got to trade in generational trauma for generational wealth.